Hello and welcome to Space Engineers. So, this should be episode 0.5 of Survival. And, as you can see, I'm not on Survival. That's because I have a different plan than to just play Survival, because that seems kind of boring to me. My original plan, which had came up before I even started recording Space Engineers, was that me and Carson were going to build this big ship, and it was going to be an exploring ship, and we needed to go and explore and come across encounters along the way. I'm going to keep that second half, but me and Carson are not going to be building the new ship that we're going to be working on today. And, oh yeah, we're going to be building a new ship. Because the old one did not turn out very well. It was something that me and Carson had worked on for a very long time, though, so it just kind of turned out being a big square. A very detailed big square. Which the detail did not make up for. So, we're building something new. Can I place blocks behind my head? I can! I'm not going to be doing that, though. So, like with most of the designs that I make, I have a schematic, like, drawn on a piece of paper. So I got a piece of paper here. And this one's just going to be the GSO Explorer. Pretty simple title. I'm going to change to a yellow. And you may or may not know that I name my ships that I think that are finished and well done GSO for Grave Obuland. Okay, why can I not remember this? I like to say this all the time. Grave Obuland Special Operations. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah. This is meant to be a defensive and fast scout ship. With it's not going to be the fastest in the fleet. I will make something that's a lot faster so that we can maybe achieve a quicker time in the light speed sort of contest that I wanted to do. Like with the light speed mod. I can't remember any names now. Okay. So what we're going to want here, I'm trying to decide between using Titan engines and industrial thrusters. Titan engines are probably more efficient than the industrial thrusters, but I don't think we have the space on this simple design for them. So, industrial thruster, and then we need to slope. We'll make it look prettier in a bit. And now I need something to go in the center. So, let's just, for now, let's get one of these. I'll probably change that out eventually. And we'll do a bit of that. And voila. How are you supposed to say that? I don't know. There you go. Voila. Voila. That's what it's going to be now. It's no longer voila, it's a voila. Is that? That's not correct, is it? Voila. And then we want to come over here and go 2 down. Still not slants. I'm assuming that that's 2 down. Let me check here. 1, 2. It's 3 down. Then we want another industrial thruster. There we go. And let me just count this here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4. Measurements are important. We want to go 1 across. Industrial thruster. Or not. Maybe I should have put them along that level. That could have been a thing that I could have done. It's too late now. Can't turn back. Well, I can, but it's... You get it. You get the idea. There we go. And then we want to come 1 up from the thruster. And 1 back like that. And so you kind of get the basic concept of this building, kind of now. It's going to be that big, and it's going to be sloped over. There's going to be a circular top with the modular cockpit, which you can probably start on now. Nope, apparently you can't type that. That's annoying. Ah, I dropped my paper. Stop. Paper. Stop it. Stay. Bad paper. And this is going to be annoying. Try to find these cockpits. There they are. What are you called? No, they don't have good names, do they? Or MC, I guess. Okay, I need a pilot. Pilot right. Front pilot. And then I need corners, doors, and sides. And middle. There we go. Okay, that actually looks like it changed since our last season. I guess they look cooler. Okay, so from my top view isn't very well drawn. Okay. So we're gonna kind of guess here then. Okay, so we gotta guess it by this industrial thruster down here. The industrial thruster plus like 3 blocks is gonna be the wing. And the window should end 2 blocks before the industrial thruster. No, not door. Side, okay. Is that right? Let's just see here. No. We're gonna go there. That's where we're gonna put the corner block. Okay, why is it so annoying to place things? Oh. These don't mirror. Great. Good job, Sectan. You really did well on that part. Well, that's annoying. Placing blocks. Placing blocks. Everyone likes to place some blocks. I didn't sing anything. Copyright people. So catchy. How can you not just want to sing? Oh. I didn't get that middle block. Somebody was probably screaming at me for that. It's like, Beardedlizzy, you didn't get the middle block. Arr. Shark. Except you wouldn't say shark, because that would be kind of awkward. Is there a middle pilot seat? No, just the front. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I don't want it to be like dead on front. Well, I guess it's okay. It's not too. Well, not like that. It's not okay like that. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. We'll decorate it a bit with some blue when we're done. Okay, and then from that, we're going to want some slopes. Remembering to turn on symmetry. And remembering to get out some slopes. So, do we want 2s or 3s? 2s. Oh, you can double click? I did not know that. Well, I just didn't think about it at the time. I'm gonna want a Von seed. Also, another thing that we're gonna need, before I forget, is we're gonna need oxygen farms plus conveyors. Now, these are gonna be kind of annoying to place, and that was very loud now. What we could do is we could have them down the center here, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna put them on the front, but now I'm just gonna put them down the center. And I know that I could use conveyor tubes, but I'm just going to use conveyors. Is there an air vent for the, no? So there's not going to be any oxygen in here. Which could be a big problem. We can have some down in this lower compartment, I think. That could work. And some stair. Come on, stairs. Rotate. There we go, we had it. There. Let's put some oxygen farms. Nope, not like that. Wrong orientation. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Might look a little wonky right now. Well, that's kind of how it's gonna look. There we go. Now we have stereo access. Nice. And in here can be some form of inside, I guess. If even. Let's just expand that by 1. That would look better. Now let's get doing these slopes. And I can see where building videos would get boring, so I'm not going to do many building videos. But if that's what you were hoping for, then I'm sorry, I guess. I'm not sure who would hope for that, though. Like, this game quite as interesting as any other things. Now, I do need an odd slope, one that's not quite super ordinary. I need to be able to connect with slopes an armor ramp going side to side and an armor ramp going up. So, let me just try to think of what that's going to look like. It's going to be a corner piece. I think I need a 2 to 2. Is that what it is? I'm not really good with this mod. I know that there are some really cool things you can do with it, but I am not one that knows how to do those things. I'm gonna hope that this is it. It does not seem to be. So let me show you what I'm trying to do here. So I need a slope to go here to connect up those. Now, is this right? No, it seems too big. Let me just flip it around and make sure that I'm not incorrect here. Which is also really annoying. Ah! Flip! Okay, so from here, I need to be able to flip it right. It's in that third direction. So annoying. Flip! Oh, I might need the mirror. Well, for people who have been sitting there waiting for me to get that correct, I need the opposite. Okay, so yeah, that's not correct. Mar. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's not one of these in the standard pack. I might be wrong, so I'm going to check that. You know, let's go over to the other side so we don't have to use a mirror. Yeah, that's too big. Definitely too big. Like, I could see me maybe using one of these. Like, it's not perfect fit, but you don't always get your perfect fit. So, do we have any of those kind of slopes that can do that kind of thing? I don't think that those work. Is this it? That might be it. No, that kind of looks too bulky. Let's try it. Oh, it might be it, actually. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Is that it? No, that is definitely not it. Dang it. Okay, well, let's just go with that, then. That actually seems too large now. Ow. I don't really want to do that, but I guess it's the best one. Okay, then. Wait, maybe I could just... Yeah, that works. That works better. And now there's going to be this annoying bit along the top. Which means I'm going to have to change up the inside over here. I don't have a sketch for the inside. So the inside's just going to grow, like, organically. But I'm okay with that. I'm usually good with doing that. Okay, I can get through there. Just making sure. I was pretty sure I could, but you never know. Also, before I just fill in that gap, I want this thing to be pretty defensive, which means that I'm going to want welders. Going to want welders facing in directions. Mostly along the bottom here, but I think that it's going to be quite tricky to do like that. And that kind of looks weird. I've never been able to make the backside of something look really good unless the entire thing was a ginormous circle. Sadly to say. Okay. On my schematic, this is larger. I guess this is fine. We can do a bit of this thing. Bit of this going on. And what we could have is welders along the back of this. How would that work? Could either work really well or it could not work. And what would it be defending anyway? There's like nothing along the back here. There's not going to be anything there. Let's not worry about that. Greater tasks at hand, Beardedlizzy. And this is, again, going to be a scout ship and a kind of exploration ship. So, it's going to need its own welder, it's going to need a miner, it's going to need refineries. And now we have a... This is going to require some experimenting. We need a regular slope. Regular slope. Then we're going to need a 3 slope. I keep calling them slopes. Stop it. Piece of paper. Then we're going to need another 3 slope. I think that this is going to be 1 block off. And then, yeah, we need a 1 slope. And that should be shorter also, so I think that we're going to need to replace a lot of these 3 slopes with 1 slopes. Good thing I didn't delete all of those. That would have not been super great for us. Wait. Bad thing I didn't delete those. So we're going to go with... I don't know, how many of these should we do? Seems like as many as possible, I guess. Doesn't seem like it would look super good. This is the smallest way to make a slope to conserve space unless we start going up. Which I guess we could do. How many blocks are in between here? 3. I don't know, that's kind of it's kind of a distance that I would allow it to just end like that. I don't really like that slope though. That slope's looking kind of weird. But is it bad enough to change? Nah, I think it's okay. We can paint it over with blue and stuff. And we want a simple bit of this. Nope, there we go. Okay. Oh, and that's short. I don't like that being short. Let's get a 3 out and see how a 3 works. I think a 3 is going to be too small. Like, too small, and like the slope is too steep over here. And yes, my assumption in that would be correct. Oh, great. Actually, want to go one down here. And out. And there are people talking in the background. And stuff and things. And still stuff and things. And you can never escape the stuffs and the things. And I'm just saying random things because I can't think of what to think about, even. Let's just play slopes. Yeah, that's definitely way too steep for my taste. Now, we could try and come and slope it off at the end here, which I think could work. So let's just increase that by 4... 8 should be good. And yeah, I just guessed a random number. Besides all the, like, thinking and the noises. And then should it connect up? I don't think that it should connect up. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. And people talking in the background again. Hello, I'm recording. And how's that gonna work? I guess we'll come back to that later. And I think this is good for a first episode. Already kind of low on time. So yeah, it's been Beardedlizzy, and see you next time, where I may have this complete, or I may do some more building videos. Bye!